I'm taking a Nirvana break to do this. What's happening, everybody? Demo Aurelius. Um, I've been busy. Monday. I think it was Monday. Anyway, came out, did some work. Oh, that works. Oh, that's working. A little bit better. Um, However, I was doing some work. Intake manifold is on. Still got one more bolt. Then I got a nut to put on there, and then another bolt for the little, what you call it. I forgot what it really goes for. I haven't dealt with the NA, and I don't know how many years. So anyhow, um, yeah, everything's back on except for Spider for the oil metering pump. Going to get some more premix. I'm going to premix it while running with the oil metering pump, just a safety precaution. I don't know when they're going to change the law or if we're going to stop doing the smog, but if we completely stop smogging, then when I feel like I'm going to be whatever with this car, it's going to be that if JD doesn't get it back. So, intake manifold's on, I got to take it back off. So, I'm going to have to get in this engine bay and take it off instead of leaning over because I've been hurting for the past quite a few days. Still got to get the rod for bop that goes down and holds the alternator up. Got to put the rest of the wiring harness on, injectors, or blah, blah, blah. The other hose that feeds the back valve that goes into the back of the water pump housing. So, besides that, still gotta connect the wiring harness here, there, and the other. But as long as I don't have them connected to the power, there's no big issue, no big deal. So, besides that, at this moment, we're at what we're at. I'm gonna do some cleaning here, there, and the other. The neighbor came by. Wanted to let me borrow this. Rigged it off of there. Did some straightening. So we did some pulling. Pulled this back. So I had to add another paver and then two other pavers that sit on the side. So I'm going to end up having to turn that flat and slide those over in between, so just in case it moves anywhere, it's covered. So yeah, that there is sitting up a little bit, but I'm gonna have to drop it. But yeah, so my plan is tomorrow, if I'm feeling better, because I'm telling you, I've been in so much pain. I was bedridden, like the old invalid. Couldn't figure out what was happening, why, and then I figured it out. So, a few of these pieces, bang, around, bam, to there, and connecting in between will be good. So, even if I get rid of the strap and just use the chain around, the chain link to itself will be good. However, I'm going to get all this. I think I'm going to use whatever off to here and use the come along bang to bang. So if we can pull a little bit that way and at the angle, it kind of pull it straight as well. So that's going to happen probably tomorrow. More than likely, definitely tomorrow. Depending on how the wind is, because right now we've got wind. I need to get some of this stretched out. Brother-in-law might be coming, phrasing, on Sunday. If he does, I'll see if he can bring his aluminum, little, lightweight jack. Put it in there and pop some of that out. And then we'll see about dealing with that there. So I've got something I might be able to, some metal, big beefy piece that go in there, and might be able to beat it a little bit with a sledgehammer. So if we gotta raise it up or just leave it slam down on these pavers, we're good. So I had to lift it, put the pavers under it. Didn't want to just keep sliding. It'd be on the pavers, so hopefully when I pull, it doesn't really do much. You'll just pull that out a little bit, so the tire will come as well, because that side is over there on another paver instead of, hopefully it doesn't just yank the whole thing. Anywho, the past few days I had my hands have not been working with me at all today. Been going through this for years. It's like, dude, what the hell? Why don't you ever freaking connect with me? It's been 48 years with this. I'm not remedial, but you don't want to work when I tell you to work. I can't feel you. What the hell? So that's probably something really serious. Anyhow, playing Gran Turismo. And with playing Gran Turismo, I've been using my wheel. And I've been noticing that something about the wheel that I just... Anyhow, it's coming along. I gotta figure out this tuning, because it seems like every time I tune and get the feeling that I do like, the rotation is slower, and it kind of messes up. Steering wheel should be rotating a little bit faster, and all of a sudden it's rotating slow as 3 snot. So yeah, I've already got a pair of tires that's going to go on. Once I take care of all the hoses and this, that, and the other, we'll be good. But yeah, they had the Sim Racing Expo. Quite a few people went to. I think Kier was one of the channels I was watching. Gamer Muscle, he was talking about some stuff. They've got things, it was like years ago, just saying, if they had something that you could feel motion in the G's, you wouldn't even really have to leave the house. People look at me like I was crazy, because it's like, just being honest with you, you don't have to worry about blowing a tire 80, 90 miles an hour coming through or hitting a patch of oil, dirt, debris, a cup in the middle of the highway, a broken glass bottle with a shard, so it digs up under, and it's like a cap on hardwood on one wheel, so it's just enough to get the whole thing to kind of be unstable. Then it goes naked. He's like, oh, you didn't expect that. What happened? I ran through canyons enough where the fat girl's ass was zip. Ran up on some. Okay, I'll drive home in third. I'll be good. But anyhow, yeah, I gotta learn how to lift. But yeah, it looked really interesting. Thrustmaster, their T598 has the Xbox version. I think it's the I forgot what the company is called. Um, anyhow, they have a Simnet Pro review, and there's a guy in South Africa that has a channel, and he's using with a T300. So, I came from a T300, and it's a a good feel wheel for a beginner. I mean, the pedals is what sucks. I always say that the Thrustmaster pedals, they suck. I run with the TP38 Pros, and as good as they were, they still suck because the potentiometer very low, throttle and brake is just an illusion of you're giving it, and it's like I can't. There's no immersion. Anyhow, right now I'm running with the V2 Elites, I think, Fanatec, GT DD Pro. Having the issue with my wheel. I gotta definitely open up my wheel. I might do that Saturday, because if I go back to the Lowe's or Home Depot this weekend, then I'll make sure everything together. But I'm losing threads on I'm not, my hub is loosening, so I'm not getting it. It's my connection for my shifter is kaput. So I need my clutch. I decided to start tuning the wheel, and then I started tuning the cars, and then tuning in between each other. I really do not like that of Gran Turismo. I will do a review, like I said. I'll do a review, but it's not nobody's getting paid. This is just, if you watch it, then you get my opinion. Around Christmas, it'll be a year. So, T598, it just has a feeling for it. You feel the beeps and the boops. There's some annoyances of it, but you felt some of the beeps and the boops. It just felt more, I don't want to say thick, but you felt more. It wasn't as smooth as a Fanatec, but you felt more. But besides that, I'm waiting for more info on a set of Corsa Evo. The other day was Fallout Day. They got an anniversary edition. I am not paying for that. But then again, I believe that's for Xbox only. So I'm okay with my PlayStation 5 version that they gave me for free. Still looking out for more information on the Tokyo Extreme Racer. I want to see what that's about, because I don't want to buy that game and have a repeat experience I did when I had my Dreamcast. Tokyo Extreme Racer on Dreamcast killed my Dreamcast. Then I got another Dreamcast, and was able to exchange for another Dreamcast, and got my Dreamcast. So hey, yeah. So that one game I really, really liked, and it killed my system. So now I'm wary of Tokyo Extreme Racer. May sound childish, may sound stupid, but hey, that Metal Gear fry system, you probably never play Metal Gear again. That's just how it is. Rambling, I know I'm rambling. I've been playing quite a bit of Hulu, actually watching TV. I've been saving some of my replays of Hogwarts Legacy. I'm doing a Fat Fryer. You know who they are. Gold and the blue. The gold and the blue. The Warthogs. What are them damn people? The Fat Fryer. Anyhow, I've been dealing with them down with the barrels in the kitchens. Dealt with a couple of things that wasn't with Gryffindor, my first one. I liked it. I like it. I'm going to start playing it some more. I've just been watching TV, not playing many games. Been out, in and out dealing with this. So, yeah. There's quite a few things that's going to be interesting that's coming out soon. And eventually, besides Fanatec's podium series and the new DD, I'm still wanting to get the Simnet pedals. Because the podium pedals look like they're going to be extremely expensive. And I just want my pedals inverted. I don't care about an active pedal. I don't care about this, that, and the other. I just want my pedals inverted. So, and I want something newer. So, as soon as I can start doing I know this is partially a mess in here. Oh. When I can do my setup like that, I'll be good. So, once I can do my custom setup like that, I'm good. I mean, that kind of looks a little stupid, but that pedal placement, it's really important. So when, you stagger your pedals and it's something that you're driving in, instead of having that flat, you don't drive something like that at all. And then the seating, you kind of get it, especially if you go in VR and you're going to use that car a lot. Because before the updates with Microsoft, I was using a set of Corsa. 7 out of 10 times I'm using the RX-7, the FC. So, yeah. So, besides that, new God of War. They're coming out with something new with Fallout Shelter, which I actually might check out. I did it for about 2 months on the mobile, and then stopped. It just became like one of those. It's killing your battery. And are you really that committed to playing a video game where you're just sitting there not doing anything? No, I'm good. I got consoles for games. I got a computer if I can use it at time to time for games. So, yeah. So that's where we're going to go with. Going off the back there, up under, bang. And we'll see about getting some tension in between there to get some of that to loosen up and catch. So, yeah. Sim Racing Expo went off. We talked about the motion. I talked about Fanatec. Inside Sim Racing is the channel. Inside Sim Racing. And they just did the Xbox version of the T598. I used to watch them a lot. Got some information with the Sim Garage. Still waiting on Grand Theft Auto. Find out what they're going to do. Fallout is going to be on Switch 2. So that's going to be very interesting. I'm probably going to let my nephew know that. So if he wants to try the new version, we'll see what it does with the Switch. Maybe we'll get my great nieces into it. So, I mean, you know, cool shit. Is that it looks like one. Oh, it is. It looks, I'll get in there. There's one of the hoses for, it looks like it's for my vacuum spider. Is what I was seeing down there. But we'll check it out tomorrow if I'm able to move. So, neighbors got me on that. Oh. Vape pen. I like that. That's not bad. He left me some Jameson. He wants me to lighten up. I'm gonna save that for another day. I can drink it if I want to, but you know, use it for another day. I can cook with it. That might be a day that somebody comes and they need to relax. Here, take it. It might be like, I need a drink. Gulp. So, you never know. That's what it is. Get a Dr. Pepper and I'll be happy. Save it to February. Thank you for those that have been listening or watching. We have 466, I think was the count on my plays. So if you are the ones that have been watching Demo Aurelius topic on YouTube or Spotify, iMusic, and whatever else, yeah, look up the name. You see the Independence flag, SBD, that was me. Anyhow, yeah. Thank you for shout out for all those that have been listening. I appreciate those who do listen. So, anyhow, yeah, we're going to start pulling on that to see if we can get some of that taken care of. So, it's looking kind of good. So if we can get some more play with this and do a little more stretching and get it together, we're good. Thanks to the neighbor. He's a stand-up guy. But yeah, we're getting there. So, sorry it's been 23 minutes, but as many times as I did 9-10 minute videos and just stopped and just let it go, you guys can get this one. So, this is the first one, first take, first hot top. Just straight go for it. We're going to pop this and we're going to drag all that and put in that hatch. So, yeah, we are feeling mighty all right. Oh, jeez. Just feeling old today. That intake manifold has got me moving like Eeyore for real. Oh, you're not in there, you son of a monkey. Uncle! Uncle! I mean, you don't understand. It feels like kidneys. And it's all from the way I was standing and no, and leaning off of that damn. Put the intake manifold in. I'm not young anymore, people. Oh yeah, I forgot. If I didn't show, that right there is the source of the warpage. Went bloop. So all that down there. Yeah. So Brother Lon's gonna bring that jack. Then we're gonna be able to bloop 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 bloop. I was saying, if I gotta use a sledgehammer or I'm gonna be beating the hell out of some shit. See if I can get it straight. So we found some spots where if I had to get it, I found it and was able to get that whole bang, 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 bang. And if we just had to cut it all up, but get that right there straight, and it's a track-only car, hey! That's what we have to be. And whenever JD would be in town, if you ever want to go to an event, get the cars out, because this guy could pull here, it's somewhere in here, bang, it's tilted out that way. It's supposed to be straight, so you can see where it's pinched. Boom. I'm in a lot of pain, y'all. Yeah, we got more papers. I had to go find another one. So we got a paper all the way up here in the front. So if I need to just roll it forward, roll it forward. But guess what? We'll finish the back. Lift it up after we do some pulling and seeing what we can do. We'll lift it up and see about fixing that back there, putting the new bolt in. And if we put that new bolt in, if it all kind of like lines up a little bit better, especially we can adjust that out and we don't have to get a new A-arm in the back, we'll be good. We'll be golden. We'll be solid. Still might have to get that frame stretch, but it is what it is, right? As long as we can get some of that yanked out and stretched out where it makes it looks like there's absolutely hope, instead of being like right here was where you would, if I was editing the part out, a whole bunch of seagulls from Finding Nemo car forms. Awesome. Anyhow, yeah. Maybe people coming from Palmdale or here and there and the other trying to find this, that, and the other, trying to get parts. And it's like, no, I can take all this and put it on my vert. That's a sad thought, because I want another. Victoria went away. Like a 6-port Canyon car. Roxy was the 6-port Canyon car before she went turbo. I didn't get to take her to the canyons when she went turbo. Not the way I wanted to. I didn't have my field cut Defender, which was one of the reasons why the S5 blew. So yeah, voltage spike. But yeah, sad, really sad. But anyhow, I need some water. I'm gonna go get me some water, and I'm gonna close up this bird cage because it's cold. It's getting cold. I can come out tomorrow and get my deficiency of the vitamin D from the sun while doing this, that, and the other, if my back's not hurting. But I'll force myself to get this stuff done in the afternoon. Because if my brother-in-law does come, it's like, can you please bring the jack? We're going to do some things. I promise it's going to be a good thing. So, anyhow, be good or be good at it. Drink you some water. Wash your hands. Look at that. Wash my hands. Take a shower, but I'm always touching things. So I can never keep my hands clean. That's kind of weird. Anyhow, life of active. So I'm going to be driving me some Gran Turismo tonight, trying to figure out this wheel some more. And we're going to just come back another day dealing with this. If you want any kind of gameplay, just let me know. I got back in trying to drift, so tuning at S15. Let me know. Peace.